Hey everybody, welcome to the Wondershare YouTube channel. My name is Andres, and today we're going to be talking with Timothy Hoggan, the director of our latest Filmora 11 ad. So we sat down with Tim and he's going to be sharing his experience in this commercial and the filmmaking process.
Hi, I'm Timothy Hoggan, and I just directed a commercial for Filmora 11. A commercial project always kind of starts with needing to know what the purpose of this video is. For example, are you making a short film that you're just trying to entertain somebody? Are you putting together a commercial to try to sell a product? Are you putting together a music video to try to showcase somebody's music? For us, we were trying to promote a product that we were very proud of, and we really wanted to kind of showcase the types of users that would use this product. So from us, we really understood the intention of what we were trying to do. From there, it's really just a long process of really trying to nail down a script and kind of get some words on a piece of paper. Write as many scripts as you can until something starts to make sense. In a lot of my productions, the thing that really ends up taking the most time for me is the scripting process. Just making sure that I have a script that I like and that everybody who's a collaborator on the project also likes takes a lot of time. It's a lot of writing and rewriting and rewriting and rewriting and rewriting until you have something that works. For this project in particular, I think the script version that ended up being the one that we actually shot was version 17. The scripting process is a very, very long process, but you really need to spend time on it because without a script or without a vision, the rest is impossible. When I'm starting a project, I really like to pull references from everything around me that inspires me. So I'll spend hours and hours on like Instagram. I'll be watching Vimeo of all my favorite artists. My friends are all kind of in the creative industry, so I'll take reference from them. I'll try listening to a bunch of different genres of music just to try to find some kind of inspiration to kind of build off of. There's a fine line between referencing somebody and copying somebody, and you want to be very careful to not land on the wrong side of that line. I think when you're using references, which everybody does, you need to make sure that you're not taking somebody's script or image and trying to replicate it in your own project, but instead you're trying to find the little pieces that you like in that image or in those words that can then be applied to what you're doing to make something different. Once you start a project, no matter the scale, there's a few key steps you have to take before that project can be made. First is finding your crew, so the people that are going to support you in making the project. After that, trying to figure out what your budget looks like, how much money you have to spend, how much money you don't have to spend, and where you're gonna kind of allocate that budget. After that, you've really got to start looking at your cast. You've got to look at your locations, picking out the equipment that you need to get the shots that you want. You kind of start working on your schedules. And once you kind of have all that kind of packaged up and ready to go, that's when like the exciting part of getting everybody on set and kind of working towards one goal begins to happen. Essentially, when you're looking at a production you're working with, you can kind of split up everybody's roles into departments, let's say. Essentially what happens as your budgets scale up, those departments just get bigger and bigger, and as your budgets scale down, those departments get smaller and smaller to the point where maybe you as the director are wearing more hats than just director. Maybe you're a director and producer. Or, for example, on a bigger production, an actor has a team of people to make sure that they look right on camera. Maybe on a smaller budget production though, that actor becomes all those departments. Maybe they do their own makeup, they pick their own wardrobe, and they make sure they're ready for camera. So no matter the production that you're working on, you're never getting rid of a department, you're just wearing more hats. So in this project, we decided to follow our main character, Molly, as she explored all the different possibilities of types of content that she could create. So this commercial was really fun to shoot because our goal going into it was to try to just figure out a bunch of creative shots to showcase the scenes that we were setting up. My favorite shot that we were able to pull off is this moment where we see our main character Molly put a phone up onto a ceiling fan and then turn that ceiling fan on as it spins around her. That shot, one, I love the concept of that. I think it's really fun. But also just the logistics of trying to set up that shot was quite challenging, but also very entertaining. On the shooting days, the director's responsibility is just to make sure that all the different departments are moving towards the same goal. The director needs to just be the best communicator on set. Every department turns to them to just get answers to their questions, and you as the director have to be ready to either answer those questions or ready to collaborate to get the best result possible. This also means on shoot days, when something goes wrong, as the director, you need to be ready to find a solution to that problem and continue shooting your day. Again, in collaboration with your other crew members, but you need to be ready to think really quick to come up with solutions to make sure that your project continues to move forward. For example, on this production that we just did, we have this one scene of our main character, Molly, sitting in the back of a VW van. That scene probably changed to like 6 different settings throughout our production process. And I think that that's kind of where a lot of creativity comes from. It comes from the shooting days where something goes wrong and you need to come up with a solution. It comes from not being able to have exactly what's in your brain happen on camera. You have to be creative enough to pivot and change what you want to do. And really, I think that's where some of my favorite shots and my best work kind of come from. And I think that's true for every department. I think something going wrong for an actor on set can really result in the best performance. And the cameraman, if he just can't have the equipment that he wants to get the shot that he wants, he has to be more creative and figure out how to get a shot that does the same job, but differently. And I think for all my projects, the moments that I look to and enjoy the most and appreciate the most are the moments where we had no idea what we were doing and it just had to come up with a last-minute solution.
Thank you, Timothy, for sharing all this information with us, and I hope you guys have enjoyed it. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and see you in the next video.